sound. Ah! There it is. Ow, 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 ow. But this is a perfect time to ask, how is the volume for you guys? Because to me, it's quite loud. It is quite loud, so you can go, the PGM is at 2. So we could keep these at 1. So however you guys think. The music in this game is pretty fun, honestly. Maybe a bit loud. Okay, so this might be good to have it at 1, and if this is 0, we won't hear any of the fun click 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 noises, so I kind of like those click clicks. Now better. Okay, so we'll keep this at the 1 then. Right. There we go. New game. Okay, so this screen has a... Hold on, let's see. Yeah, this is the second one, Justice for All. And then we have the Trials of Tribulations. We start with this because it's the first one. And we'll see if we'll, you know, play through, you know, the entire trilogy on one go, or will I change like a game in between the games, you know? So Ace Attorney can be a bit of like a series type of thing. Se aiku mukavaa striimi on kadottu mun e-aseman. Steam on kadottanut mun e-aseman. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. You think there's too much dust inside, or some wires a little loose or something? It's always the plugins. Always checking the plugins and everything first, and then seeing if the whole machine has decided to go kaput. That is not a fun thing to find out. Not a fun thing. Hope you'll find it. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Play the first turnabout? Yes. Olen tarkastanut niitä, sehän on kun ulkonan asema tuo E. There's blood. Or berry juice. Nope. That is blood. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught not like this. I've got to find someone to spin it on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Was that text automated? Okay, now it's not. So it was only in that. Okay. Hello, Broken Tooth. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good Monday. And just in time, we are just starting our very first case. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. That's us. That's us. Right? Oh, hi, Chief. Yeah, I'm glad I made it on time. Hey, Mia! Ja löydän e-aseman oman tietokoneen kautta. Kuvat ja pelitkin löytyy sitä kautta. Steam vaan ei löydä. Restart Steam. Tai sitten olet jo restartannut Steamin useampaan kertaan. It could also be just restarting the whole computer, maybe. One of those things that could just fix it. Or Steam is just being weird. Maybe it's just Steam being weird. Because that is kind of odd. If the computer can find it, but not the game itself. Weird. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on murder trials right off the bat like this. Yeah, murder trials. That's our case? Are we underprepared for this? It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before the case? Yes. Actually, I kinda owe him my current job to him. He's one of those reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out, any way I can. Okay, so the defendant, the person we are defending, is apparently our friend. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over? What's over? We haven't even started yet. My life, everything is all over. I know. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Probably doesn't mean it. Oh, look at that dude! Butch! Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. But that's not how this works. We're supposed to get you not guilty. Give me the death sentence. I'm afraid. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. Can't live in a world without her. I can't. Oh, who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? I am not waking up for this. What is happening? The person's responsible for your girlfriend's death, huh? Newspapers say it was you, however, so that's a bad one. Alright. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a very simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butch. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, something smells, it's usually the Butch. The 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack of getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has a terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that is just what I'm going to do. Hopefully, possibly. We'll see. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Right? I'm curious, how do I, oh, ESC is the options. Ooh, okay. Here we can do the save. Ooh, okay. Let's, do our first save there. Neat. Now I know how to do that. Tab is... Oh! Neat. Our inventory. Evidence. Attorney badge that's attached to us. And no one would believe I was defense attorney if I didn't carry this. And Sydney's autopsy report. Time of death, 31st day, 7th, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to a blunt trauma. Okay. We got profiles. Maya Faye, age 27, chief attorney at Faye and CEO. My boss and very good defense attorney. Got it. Our client, Larry Butch, age of 23. Or Sap. The defendant in this case, a likable guy who has been my friend since grade school. And this is the victim, Cindy Stone, age of 22. The victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Right. Alright. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butch. Oh boy, fine. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright? This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. You couldn't tell? Your conduct during this trial would decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. And shaking, eyesight fading. One dude is feeling it. The dude is feeling it. Oh boy. The test will conduct a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and considerately. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. The defendant is Larry Butch. Dude needs to hydrate. The defendant, well, that's Larry Butch, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Oh, I know this one. Glad I read the case report covered it so many times. I read it only once. Dude, and I didn't even get to read it the whole thing. It's, wait, uh-oh. No, wait, I forgot, I'm drawing. No, he's having one of those. You guys ever had those? I bet you guys have had these. Like, you're literally talking about something and then you just completely forget, like, a very known character's name or an actor's name or voice actor or just, you know who you're talking about, but you just can't get the name. Can't add the name to the face. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? Mia, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I got it. You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course, I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. It's here. It's right here. Cindy Stone. We already know this. Oh, it updated Winston Bain here. 82. The prosecutor for this case lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. Yikes. Got it. Yeah. Who was the victim in this case? Oh god, this is exactly what happened. It's Cindy... Yeah. Yeah, Cindy Stone. Double checking because I don't trust myself. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of the death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. I've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. Other than the fact that you almost forgot your, forgot the victim's name and all that, but you know, really. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Brain. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Could you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue, the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into the evidence. Alright, statue in the shape of a Thinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use... Okay. Check the court record frequently. It'll do, Maya. Nothing added there, but we know it's there. Alright. But I'm also gonna save, because that was a lot of tutorial stuff. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butch, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Oh no, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. This could be bad. Ahem. Mr. Butch, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. Larry! Larry, my dude! She dumped you! You are sounding like a crazy boyfriend right now. Or ex. Crazy ex, actually. That's what I meant to say. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butch, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it, lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Ooh, we got victim's passport. Victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th, the day before the murder. Yep, we got it here. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The Victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. That's what a sugar daddy is. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of a woman this Mr. Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butch, what do you think of her now? Ooh. That is a sneaky-ass question, right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Stopping from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? That went too fast. I didn't get the chance to read that. I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? No. Well, did you or did you not? Maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Sorry, that is not how you answer. Oh, I bent. What do I do? I'll send him a signal. Fly like a dog. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember. Well then, we'll just have to remind you. Got a bit bad feeling about this. Of course they have a witness! Dang it. They have a witness that can provide proof he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Those are some heavy-ass accusations. Order in the court. Rain, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. Sucks! On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Shovit to the stand. Oh, he looks... That's the dude. That's the dude we saw in the beginning. That's the actual murderer, so how are we gonna catch him now? That's where the tricky part starts. Mr. Shawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions and is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Shawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. Witness account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in the fright I found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Harry, why didn't you tell the truth? Can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. Those phones that Mr. Shavit used, and the phone that Mr. Shavit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record. Electricity to Mr. Tone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Oh, Mr. Wright? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony of the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? To prove he's not. You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be contradictions in there. First, find contradictions between court records and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Of the court record, then point out the contradiction in the testimony. Got it, Mia. Thank you for the moral support. This is where I would like to save, but it's not letting me. The scum saving begins. Alright. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man flee an apartment. Let's see what we even have. We have the autopsy report. Time of death is from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. The blunt object, got the passport, got the electricity. Electricity was off until 6 p.m. Okay. I thought he must be in a hurry because I left the door half open. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Come on, not moving, dead. Thought to call the police immediately, however the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Does that check out? I went to nearby park and found a public phone. One p.m. But... But that's weird. She died 4 p.m. and... Oh, let's try this. Let's try this. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m.? You sure about that? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I found that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes at the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There is nobody to, well, no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Ooh, I think we got him. Starting to sweat. Oh, that, what the heck is that noise? There's no way in heck that guy makes that kind of noise. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. Thank you for the hydration, fish, and welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good Monday. We're quite at the beginning of this game, too. Ugh. Hello, Bacon. Good to see you here, too. Hope you're also having a good Monday. Ah, we're just trying to rattle up the witness. Phoenix wrong. After this testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Shawwood, how were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. Read through one, and their whole story falls apart. And speak. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Round 2! Ding dong! The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? Guess the victim must have been watching a video on a program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. I'll be sorry about the misunderstanding. Dude. That's not possible. The electricity was cut off during that time. There's no way a TV would have been on that time. Idiot. We just gotta find the right spot to present the evidence. Oh, that's called the jury. He could go to jail just for that. Yeah. Lying in court. Not good. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right? You know what to do. I got this one. Yeah, we do. Can I save? Yep. I'm saving just in case. So I'm thinking we need to probably use this. Because look at this. Electricity to Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. So what he's claiming is that he heard a noise from a television or something. I love it when people tell me you know what to do and I don't know what to do. Yay! I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying time. It was probably coming from the television. It was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a videotaped program. Wonder... Can I pop it in here, maybe? That's the thing, sometimes I don't know where to put these, but I'm gonna try this one. Objection! Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Oh, got him! Kinda proud of myself. Oh. You couldn't have heard the television or a video. Oh. You're very much roasting him now. Yeah. Defendant has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Shawwood? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Shawwood, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. And you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Shawwood. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Third round, let's go! Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, that's the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Now that's very flipping suspicious, considering that in his very first testimony he said that he never went to the inside the apartment. You saw a clock. Yes, that would explain it. The defendant may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Oh, we got the ding 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 music. Actually, I didn't hear the time I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it the victim. So this thing? Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? We are getting him! You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? That is a very stupid question in a time like this, Mr. Shawwood, but just answer the question. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock! There's no way in hell he would know that's a clock if he hadn't actually picked it up, you know, and actually hold it in his hand. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness states, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and access the time out loud. That's it. Doesn't look like a clock. I submitted to a statue. My apologies. Haha. So you did, huh? I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. A freaking heavy table clock. Jeez. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Yeah, prove it. Prove it I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Troy. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Shawit. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandably, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim, that voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day I never. Look, the clock I heard. No, I mean I saw. Ew! Disgusting! Disgusting! The dude threw his wig at us! What the heck? Ew! Ew, ew, ew! Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! I hate you! It was him, I tell you, I saw him! He killed her and he should burn! Burn! Give him death! Sure. Tukkaläks. Jätkä heitti oikeesti tupeen naamalle. Order, order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright? I might have to do another save here. Just in case I hiccup. Your Honor. The claim the sound a witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Shavit heard was definitely this clock. Fact which is clear if you simply... What do we want to say here? Oh, cool. We can save on this too. Heck yeah. Try sounding the clock. You mean like alerting the clock? Or examine the clock batteries? Or let's sound the clock now here in the court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So we've heard the clock. What is your conclusion, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time is it now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely, this discrepancy between what Mr. Shavit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Shavit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Oh, what is he talking about now? It may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright? Seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let your enticed witness, unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination, Mr. Frank Sawit. I come all the way down here to testify and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Did we lose? Mia! Mia to the rescue! Thank you! Our mentor! Let's go! Not so fast, Mr. Shawit. Mia, I mean, Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one way. Look, not like this. Think. Chief, it's over. You can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time on doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? Can you think of a reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow? I don't know, but yes. Totally no. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Hide it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. We found an evidence to support this claim. I don't flipping know. We're gonna have to start figuring that out, don't we? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ah, tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. I know. Why the clock was running slow. Yeah, this is the puffy one, isn't it? What can prove that the clock is running slow? Heck, I don't know. We'll start trying. I'm gonna try the statue. And that was not it. That was not it. Excuse me. Scum saving to the rescue! Wasn't the thinker, so... The passport? Oh, it was the passport. The victim had just returned home from the aboard the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. there, it's 1 a.m. the next day here. There. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sharvik? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? I think we got him. Oh god, oh whoa. Dude just foamed in his mouth and passed out. Okay. Safe to say we got him. Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Bain, your witness? Yeah, was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Cyanide pill to rescue? I don't know why that happened, but... Got him. Very well. Mr. Bright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only formality, but... Court finds the defendant Larry Butch not guilty! Yay! Confetti! I'm happy! Woohoo! Oh, poor Sap is gonna clean that confetti away. And with that, this court is adjourned. Our first case, and we won! It turns out that the Frank Sharvik was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the houses. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sharvik let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sharvik grabbed the nearest blunt object and could find... Unfortunately, okay, so it was a murder, but it was probably more of a oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, and then one unfortunate thing leads to another kind of scenario. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. at District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Oh, I still can't believe he won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. But I had a moral support boss next to me, so that was very good. Frankos kommunipurkeri. It's been a while since I've seen a trial in such a satisfying note. I've never seen Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Alright. I mean, the girl he was dating at some point died, but I think he's gonna bounce back. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean bad, 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 bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... never mind. Yeah, I don't think she was actually even, you know, serious with Larry in any way. course, but it's kind of bad for Larry thinking that he actually had something going on with her. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butch innocent. Larry. Oh, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Ah, never mind. Larry apparently is fine. Whoever woman is just generally just nice, and that's it. Kinda sad. Sorry. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. Larry needs a slap. Yeah. He literally was crying over a dead woman just now, and then as soon as Mia was being like, hey, you'll be fine, and he's literally like bounced back and like, a woman is talking to me and being nice? Holy crap. Present for me? That's a bit grim. Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. No, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. That make you wanna just cry? Larry. Are you sure? Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Don't gotta sympathize with me, okay? Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? The flipping clock. He kept the clock, but it could also be that,
Huh?
you know, just, you know, she just needed a clock, maybe. I don't know. I don't think there might be any more to it, but okay, take that. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Oh, what about the clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. Think so? Pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make it what you will. Make it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of the evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think, our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about a dinner? On me. I'll drink a toast to innocent Butch. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Larry. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometimes, maybe over drinks. Yay! Celebratory dinner and drinks. Let's go. Cheers, actually. Cheers. And so my first trial came to close. Larry slapped me in the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have a friend." I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. Din, 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 din. There we go. Brand new episode has been added. Save your progress. Yes, please. Alright. Cellular? The fuck's a cellular? Hello? This is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Yeah. What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. And it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know, you want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. Clock? Yeah, it's made to look like a statue of a thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside instead. Ooh, she's hiding papers inside. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight? Say 9 to pick it up? I'll be in the pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Burgers! Let's go. Hamburger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep. I'll be waiting, Maya. Ah. Beep sound scared me. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Early in the morning. Later that same day, but evening. 8:57, they and CEO law offices. Oh, Miss Faye. I'll take, that's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? You are not confurious of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. My dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you one more time. One more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Huh? No! Red, white, blue. No! Okay. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Faye and the CEO law offices. Same evening. Oh, I'm late. That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. Said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? What? Mia? Maybe she's in her office. That smell. Blood. This. Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! Who are you? I think, yeah, she fainted. She fainted. Okay. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to Chief where she laid under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then all too quickly, it began to fade. Till finally she was cold. Yikes! Chief. This is a scenario you never want to be in. Actual scenario. Yikes. Salmon. Can I use the mouse here, or do I have to? Oh dear. We are doing this like this. Okay. So there's a large building right across from the office. Gatewater Hotels, a nice luxurious place. Chief's chair. Simple, functional design. Feels pretty good on the sit-in, too. Some shards of glass are shattered on the floor. There seems to be a remains of glass light stand. Eve. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there's any clues here. She was struck on the head with a blunt object. Probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. And there are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of glass lying. Nightstand lying broken in the back of the room. We're adding it. That too? Nothing else seems like a clue here. Piece of paper? It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Maya. Word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is receipt from a department store dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police. Find out what that girl was doing here. Can I not look around here? Surprising that the chief never equipped with machines. That's an old computer. But all she used this PC for was emails. Picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Right, I better call the police. That's funny. Few of the screws on the receivers are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through talking at the park. Please, please, come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from the outside window. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Uh-oh. That's not good. Perfectly normal office desk. She's had a very particular policy about office decor. And big on stuff that clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. And zero ledge book. Everything is written in the chief's alternate handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes good bit of money. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her cases, records, and recent killings. Right. I think that's kinda it. The girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on the sofa. Oh, I hope she didn't run on me. Yay! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? Who are you? Come on, simple question. It's okay, I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for an evidence like this outside courtroom. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. Wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please just calm down. Why would she just write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. And there! The popos are here! Police, sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police! Up. Alright, I'm a detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Dick! Gumshoe, that's an odd name. Received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Sure, that gal. Sure, she saw a murder. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving on. 1 inch, okay? Great, just great. Yeah, wait. Hey, she don't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me! Hey. This word Maria here mean anything to you? That's my name? What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. That's... No. Case closed! You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Yeah... I'm starting to see why he's called Dick Shoe. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. Sat around waiting for sitting hours to begin at the detention center. A classic plot, yeah. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. at detention center visitors room. Oh, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Yikes. Episode 2 Turnabout Sisters. We didn't have a chance to even read that. Oh. It's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. You look so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Of course I will. First things first, I'd better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say a wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No one could. Who would believe me? And you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? Oh, she... No, I never thought... It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ah, so he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is, well, experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now. I don't know. Maya, I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. Thanks, Mia. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's okay. We literally had our first case. I mean, you know, we do need more experience. But, we kinda don't have the time to get that experience right now, so yeah. Thanks for the confidence. I mean, I kinda understand where she's coming from with that. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of a person who did this to Mia... I know. Alright. Let's start figuring stuff out. Let's talk. Maya, the day of the crime. Okay, start with Maya. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Seriously? That one? That one, Phoenix? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. The hoo-ha what now? The spirit medium. Totally normal profession, right? I'm pretty sure that's a qualified strange. Same, Phoenix, same. The day of the crime. You tell me about the day of the murder. Yes. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for the upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made? How could that have been evidence in a case? Right, she said something about that. Well, I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversations is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Hells yeah, that's good. Alright, your cell phone. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Cumshow, I'll ask him about it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Maya's memo. Conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. Mediums. We're on an acolyte. Medium in training? That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family. So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountains to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Huh. Wait. What? So, you're a real, honest, goodness spirit medium? Like an SCP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? You can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. Well, that's what she's been adding to everything right now, so yeah. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Like a one last confirmation, like, yep, that's the murder, now we just gotta prove it. Huh? What? Alright. Surprise yawn out of nowhere. Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. He said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. You think you could go and ask him to represent me? that's the thing. I kind of want to refuse that because I'm like, I want to represent, but at the same time, I refuse. I'm sorry. I think this is the kind of thing you should really do yourself. Right. Something wrong? Actually, I asked the police to contact him and they tried calling a few times. Nobody could get hold on to him. They couldn't find him? I have no one left to ask. I'm sitting right here. Say, what about your parents? Oh. Oh. Okay, don't worry. I'll go ask him for you. You will? Thank you so much. I'm just worried that it will happen. What will happen if I can't find him? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. Then, when will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost out. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. The day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. Kinda gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. They wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. A tinkle clock. It's practically qualified as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9 p.m. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Okay, that's all of those. Don't think examining does much here other than, you know, basics. Smile for the camera! There's the dude. Last morning there's a visiting room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Anything else? Can present stuff. Well, let's start just presenting all of things. Never seen that before. Oh. They just put the statue there to make you think there's a guard. Or maybe it's one of those cardboard cutouts. Either way, I wanted to ask you about the murder weapon. Where is this? Better not ask her about this now. Right? This was lying next to the chief's body. Saw that too. Guard board. Hey! Totally meant that. Nice. They said they thought these were pieces of broken light stand. Yeah, that seems about right. But I'd never heard of glass light stand before this. Remember the receipt? You mean the one with my name on it? Any idea why she... Absolutely none. You trust me? Trust you? Why? Do they think I did it too? No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but... The detective thinks I did it. That detective is a bit of a ding-dong, so you don't have to worry about that. that's all. Though I don't think the thing lets me move on until we've done everything here, so... Alright, move. Frostburg Law Office, Fay and CEO Law Office. Let's go there. Detective's name says it all. Yeah. September 6th, Fay's and CEO Law Office. The office is filled with police officers. They're all bustling, searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Oh, sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? We met yesterday. Wait, you're the Butch guy, aren't you? Huh? No, I was Butch's lawyer, but... Oh no, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Touché. I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butch guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right? No, you... flipping idiot. Larry was not a killer. Did you sleep? Or something? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... can I just say no. Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick? Gumshoe? Right. At your service. Hang on. Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Detective badge for a cereal box. Yay! From. Yeah. Anyway, get the name right. I got your fucking name right. You thought I was Larry. This guy is gonna... I have a feeling this guy is gonna make me facepalm many times. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? We got business here, you'd better do it quick. Ew, thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Oh, this ding dong didn't even... Works for me, pal. Works for me. Examining time. Nice. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Gerduline striscia, pal. What was that? Wow. Way to go, Dick. On an old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it one of these days. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Carrier still is that Mia probably read all of these. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing missing is Mia. The sky is blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Okay. Can't go anything else there. Unless we move. But we can only go back and forth, so let's still stay here. Let's talk to this ding-dong. Okay, about Mia. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? Huh? Want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. Might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. Can see the report, but that's all. Okay. Time of death, 9 p.m. Cause single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. At least she didn't have to suffer. But that already debunks the bloody note, doesn't it, guys? It literally says that death was instantaneous. In other words, she was not conscious anymore to be writing a message or a name on a paper, right? Although now we just gotta figure out, was the red stuff on the receipt actually blood or not. Thanks, Dig. I got this. Maya. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. What? Why do you say that? Cities put prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Should I purposely pronounce Edgeworth's name wrong every time or something? I mean... I'm tempting to call him Edgelord.
Drink!
Thank you for the hydration. I'm sure you know what that means. You being a lawyer and all. What about the Edgelord? Prosecutor Edgelord. That's right, pal. This is Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you know him, don't you? Of course not. Never heard of him. Why? Call yourself a lawyer, pal? Honestly, all I know about the games is that people ship Phoenix and Renotus. I mean, I do recall that they do become friends. Like, kinda is like, more like, they're like, you know, rivals at first, but they do apparently become like friends, so it's actually like a plausible one, I suppose. About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. That impressive? I guess it is. Everyone says she's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. I mean, he's on the other side. I'm a defense lawyer, not a prosecution. Yeah, and they were roommates. Bacon, they were roommates. My knowledge of these games is that they're lawyer games. Yeah. But they do have fun stories. Or at least I very much hope that you guys have enjoyed so far. We've been at this almost 2 hours. Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. It's a cold-hearted machine who will do anything to get a guilty verdict. The lawyers are fucking. Wow. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. At least according to all fans. I mean, let them have their fun. Guess we could try presenting stuff. He hates crimes. No, screw it. Present everything. Oh, what's that? Alright, pal, but I got no info for the likes of you. I was wondering, do you know anything about this? Statue? That's the murder weapon. Huh? He thinks the clock is just a statue too? I'm starting to wish I'd never seen this thing. There was broken glass at the crime scene, right? Oh, that? Seems like glass stands next to the victim fell over. Glass shards with pieces of the broken stand. Okay. There was a piece of paper next to the victim, wasn't there? Yeah, the one with the killer's name written on it. Are you sure that Mia wrote it herself? Given the condition of the writing, it's hard to say if it's her handwriting or not. But there's no proof that Mia wrote it. It couldn't have been her. She died instantaneously, not like after a while. But we know that Hataratukka killed her. Yes, we as an audience know. But Phoenix doesn't know that yet. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. You think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight. Okay. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. The cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. The cell phone holds all little girls' sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal, I already checked all the numbers in the memory. Impressive, you're quite the detective. Huh? Oh, you're gonna have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversations. Stupid! We got the phone. Sorry, Dick. But you are a bit simple. I am questioning how on earth you got this job. Let the court record to hear the recorded conversation. Got it. Check. September 5th, 9 p.m. 27 minutes. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Is this the same we read in the beginning? Yeah, it's the same thing. But it basically proves that that Mia put papers inside the thinker clock. Good. That's what we need. Guess I've asked all the questions I need to. All done, pal? Yeah, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to the witness? That witness? Talking to that witness. Anyway, it better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyery ways, pal. Eh? Aw. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this. I can't tell you anything about her. You literally gave me her name. Well, you just told... you just told me... You just told me her name, you idiot! Oh my... No, oh, well, we know her name. Miss May, huh? So you send her home already, then. You're trying your lawyery tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. No, she's still in the hotel across the way. Good to know. I guess I should know better than try to get detective to leak information. Got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Mr. A. Why did this pop up? Alright. Getaway hotel, Crossburg Law Office. Guess it doesn't matter where we go. This is literally the time when we are collecting evidence and even building up a case. So doesn't take too much to confess, you dick. The dude's heart is at the right place, but he definitely probably has bunked his head few times too many. Same day, Crossburg Law Office. This is a lot of orange. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. You could not say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track on everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later and examine everything. I bet if Dick shows his badge, I'd literally be a piece of cardboard that it poorly written detective with just marker pen. Wow. Everything has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. Oil pen is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for the matter. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Table for clients? Elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here has got money to burn. I would... Real question, guys. If you like lighters and like, you know, these kind of thick ones, would you still get a gold one? Like, if you could, if you had that much money, would you get a gold one? I don't think I would. Just say, I don't think I would. That's just... But why? It's almost begging to be robbed or stolen from you or something like that. A solid mahogany desk. It's been polished to the deep luster. Mahogany desk. Wow. Is that a bear? Expensive looking mahogany bookshelf filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've been ever read. Oh my god, this person's one of those people who just buys a bunch of books and never actually reads them. It's like, just for the decor. Yikes. Ooh, mahogany. Niin hyvää puuta. I wonder if it's actually like good wood. 100% me. Hello, doggy. Welcome to the stream. I own more books than I've ever read. I mean, but at least you want those books, like, for real, for real. This person probably just bought them for show. You know? Not for the actual reading. Yeah, is mahogany actually, like, good wood? Like, in terms of, like, is it actually, like, good quality material wood? They always say mahogany is, like, you know, like in games and everything. It's like, oh, it's made of mahogany. I'm like, okay, neat. Is it good? I'm a peasant. I don't have mahogany. I have IKEA. I have no luxury when it comes to having actual proper wooden furnitures, okay? Okay? It's hard as pretty wood. Ooh, neat. It's one of those toivoa vaikuisuutta. Kuusta. Okay. Okay, but we checked out this place. Can't do anything unless the person we were supposed to talk to is here, so Gatewater Hotel it is. Well, there's already some interesting stuff in this room, especially that blue pointy thingy in the cabinets. Oh yeah, it's for Iron of Wood, also in the far side of Pretty Wood. Oh, okay. Okay. So same day, Gateway Hotel room 303. Ah, April. Yeah, her name is April May. So, what's up with the nickel hands? Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth ride, real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said don't say anything to that lawyer, pal. Teehee? I'm actually gonna have to say teehee every time she talks. I don't know. I want African Blackwood, Bilbergia melanoxylon. Wow, that's a word. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's also exciting. I can hardly contain myself. Ah. Right, airhead. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. You're gonna have to cross-examine her. But yeah, examine while she's gone. What that? There's a screwdriver stuck in the drawer. Is there now? Do you guys mayhaps remember the phone at Mia's office that looked like it had been trying to be taken apart with the possibly screws? She planted the bug. Could it be her? Could it be her? But we know who the murderer is, you know? Like, we as viewers, we know the murderer. That's a big dude with the pink hair and a swirly. So, why would she have that? Intriguing. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! Oh. What are you doing? No touching! Miss, you are creeping me out. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms, you know. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. What? I wonder what be inside the drawer. Dang! Would have been kind of cool if he managed to check it out. Can we still examine while she's still here? Light summer sunlight streams through the window. There's a fancy old law offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly up from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. Alright. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must have been staying with her. Ooh. She could be a partner in crime. Ah, still seen painting. Wait, should that be still live? Whatever. One of those in hanging on the wall. The flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my flora knowledge. And I am highly doubting that she's gonna explode if I try to. Whoops. Ah. Misclick there. Yeah. Can I try that again? Yeah. Oh, no, nope. Maybe later. Fine. You're not touching the door. Not touching it then. You can try talking, I suppose. I understand why the screws were loose, because she has too. Uh-oh. What you witnessed, Miss May, in this room. I highly doubt that she's gonna answer any of this, but we'll see. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe? Incident? You sound like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. Okay. You could know... You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. You want to know, you'll just have to come to the court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna spill the beans. Could you just, who exactly are you? Ooh, Mr. Liar, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. Hee, you know, you're cute when you're plush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've plushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Wow. Fine. Pain very hard. I bet the sheep ripe dick with some buckle in there would be so simple to fall with that trick. I mean, yeah. This room. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Ooh, that's amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in that garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Okay. Note taken. Basically told us to buzz off. I don't know if we should be presenting anything to this gal. Maybe just in case, first save before. Let's see how Miss Faye flies through the window. Now, calm down. We are not tossing anybody out of the window. Yet. Murder weapon. I don't feel good presenting any of this, but we can try if it gets any... Excuse me, but I'm a witness. Police witness, you understand? How could I possibly give you any information in a good coincidence? Me, the witness, is just like in the movies. Okay. Same. That's nothing. That's nothing. probably says nothing from all of these, but it doesn't hurt to try. Yep. Yep. No, no, no. None of that works. Got it. I guess we, move. I guess we could go to the detention center and get the phone checked. Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry. I haven't seen him yet. Let's see. I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. But first, we can present her phone. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Well, that's sad. Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Oh. Thank you. Okay! Fun! Oh, nice! New stuff we can talk about. Your family. What about your family? Oh. Oh. I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So you lived by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself, up on that mountain. Mother's enemy. So, who was this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. Police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? Police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow. So what happened? Case was solved. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. Police consultations with the mediums had all been carried out in secret, of course. But the man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the mediums jumped on it big time. My mother became the laughingstock of the nation. See. Why? Excuse me? Why? That was his name. My sister told me. White. Okay. Is that so? Have anything new to present? Well, I guess we'd have this. That doesn't help. Okay. Guess we can go try this now. Yeah, still out. Up. Ahem. Is that? If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Rosberg. Ah, ah. So you're the one they say has been looking for me. Hello. Yes, that's me. He looks even, grander than I imagined. Huh? That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yeah. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter. Came to see the one and only Marvin Crossberg, didn't you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey? Oh. What's that? Yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Cha-cha. Really quite busy here, son. You literally said you weren't busy just a moment ago. Can't go taking cases on a day's notice. Not No, it's quite impossible. But wait a second. How did you know that the trial was tomorrow? Anyway. I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got the chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Oh boy, this dude. Well, let's try talking and then we'll try presenting stuff to him. How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me. Why won't you take the case? Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see? Yes, but the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However... Sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Not. Huh? Did you just say something? Think not, I said. What do you mean? Terribly sorry. I'm afraid that no lawyers worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. Beg your pardon. Would you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Had to apprentice at one. Learned my techniques in a blink of an eye. Left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. Mission? You could see it in her eyes. Followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back that one. That's quite the painting. Aha, you noticed. My pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the wave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intentions of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. Do I look like I got 3 million in my pocket, sir? Do I look like that? Wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. And I'm not buying. Ding We need to get something out of him, so... let's start presenting. I don't think he's gonna say anything on these. Nope. Kinda guessed it, but it's always good to do that. Alright, I guess that's enough of him. So, can we try to see if that... No, she's still here. Dang it! Alright, I guess we have to go tell... I'm gonna have to tell her that no can do. Dude, you want it as a lawyer. Straight up refused. And the visiting hours are starting to get really close to ending. Hi. Oh, you're back. Did you find a lawyer? What do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. No. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Yeah. He refused. Sorry. I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now, before the state-appointed lawyer comes in, I guess. 4 PM, time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave here and go home? No, defend Maya. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you, whether you wanted me or not. Why? Why? Well... Can't abandon you. Someone else is the culprit. You aren't the culprit. Someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. With the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was a killer. There's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness strange behavior. Is that all an act? The way the lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than all that, he has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know, I've been there. A long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Don't start crying. Well, let's wipe this one and get you out of there. Get you out of here. Right, thank you. She's smiling at least. Or at last. Looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. You trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. What was that inside the strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Ah, now we're getting somewhere. No new things to talk about, so we're gonna go See if she's now away. Ah. Now we got a bellboy. Are those biscuits? Are those biscuits on your tray? Can I have one? I want a biscuit. Vitsi, jos kyllä keksii ihan kivaa nyt. Some cookies. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment, at your service, sir. Okay. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using their facilities. You no need to birth anything. I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Perfect. Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Yeah. I almost forgot. Yeah, you came back quickly. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Mr. White, huh? Mr. White of Blue Corp. Oh, right, sure. Mr. Wright of Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name? White. What was his name? My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia's and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Yeah, are we talking about the same White guy? Mr. White? Anywho, door. Gimme. What's in there? There's a screwdriver sticking out of the half-open door. That's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wire trap, huh? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Yoink! I know. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean... You know what I mean. Oh, bellboy? Still there? Uh-oh, time to scram! Run! Run, Phoenix! Run! I look forward to going with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Paskasta naurua karkuun. We got the evidence, guys. We got the evidence. Ooh. All right. Stretch. Ah. Alright, September 7th, 10 a.m. District Courtroom number 1. Burn in hell, Miss May. We'll see. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Edgelord! The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgelord, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the fact of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgelord. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief office at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Dick. Witness, please state your name and proposition to the court. Sir! Name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in the charge of the homicide down at the present, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. Court accepts this statue as an evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Goddamn clock, you idiots. Floor plans added to the court record. Ooh. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Mrs. Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Miss. My bad. I always get those frontal images wrong. Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Right, witness testimony. Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss May Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Taki, you good there? You good there? That's a typo. That's a typo. Yeah. Oh, no brain fries. You somehow made his last name even worse. There. Yes, there. Oh. Oh boy. It's understandable, buddy. It's understandable. The very moment you say. Middle gum shop. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? Could have seen a simple contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh! Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. Pommittaa paperitolloilla, hemmetti. What's this? My sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness testimony. She would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. Ooh. It worked lots of times. Yeah, I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Yay! Okay, I've built 2 speakers today, gone to Moronet, Apteekki supermarket, and twice to K4-rauta. I'm done, no bread left. Why'd you have to go twice to... Yeah, probably something you either forgot or something... Yeah, probably something you forgot and you have to double trips. Dang. In other words, you've been rolling around at the speed of sound everywhere today. Can be tiring, yes. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to be on my cross-examination. Cross-examination at my first arrest. Okay. Before that happens... Dumbnut had decided to put a smaller M8 times 300mm bolt into the hopper where there was supposed to... Oh, that's unfortunate. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Sorry for you. So I had to go back and buy new bolts. A single flipping bolt. Ooh. That... Oh. Wow. I mean, hey, you at least did it today. I might have been like, fuck it, I'll do it tomorrow. I might have been, to be fair, I might have been like, nope, not today. Gonna do that tomorrow. Hee. Alright, let's start. First of all, we got... Time to focus, guys. We got a case of here. We got Maya's autopsy. Unforced trauma, death was instantaneous. We got the cell phone call between Maya and Mia. Broken glass beyond all recognition. We got this clock statue that was the murder weapon. Also, we found this Miss May's hotel from the Miss May's hotel room, fire trap. We got this thing that is clearly a planted thing, and then we got the floor plans. Okay. We can press on it. Or we'll just press on it. Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, Val, don't play dumb. You know who. Call was from the customer at the Gateway Hotel, right across the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure if I did much, though. Right, please continue. There are 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer in Phoenix. Right. I immediately arrested Miss May. Why is that? What's your reason? Why, we had a witness account describing her. Hold on just a second. Yeah. If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you said it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claims was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious. She sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Konshu. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Yeah. Oh. Dang it. Sorry, I got the order of the things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Second time. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's fingers. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. That can't be a thing. Gumshoe? Dick? You literally gave us the autopsy and it said that Mia died instantly. So that's a bit hard to write a note afterwards. You've been plunged to death. Sent to DC is horrible. It's a repetitive people one. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. That's not very good. Before we begin cross-examination, I have the question for you, detective. Your Honor, why didn't you testify about the vital piece of evidence at the first time? I know, I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin the cross-examination. Alright, let's try this shite again. Securing this we can press and we can present. Turn the scene. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Oh, then who did write it, smarty pants? Oh, the killer. Anyone can see that. Oh, you're saying the killer wrote her own name, buddy, please. He was framed. Oh. Hold on. That's the case. Where's your evidence? I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, well. Yeah. I'll get you your evidence. We do have it. I promise, we have it. Well, detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. On it was the word Maya. Was written clearly in blood. After's results showed that blood was victims. Also, there was blood found on the victim's fingers. Where she died, the victim wrote the killer's name, but that's impossible! Detective Kanshu, do you get a lot of cases where the victims actually write the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in the books and movies. Yeah, but in real life, buddy. This isn't a movie, detective. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Oh, yes, actually, you've got a point, pal. Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Oh. Order, order. That didn't go so well. That's right. What he said. Hall's testimony. There has to be contradictions in there somewhere. Let's find it. Alright. I'm gonna try, you know, just straight up presenting evidence. What was victims also to the plot found on fingers before she died? This part. This part here bugs me. This part here bugs me. Because, see that? Death was instantaneous. Detective Kamshu, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Mia Fey. That's really what you are saying. Oh, what? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death to the blow from the blunt object. She died immediately. But... no butting your way out of this one, detective. Order, order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately couldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day after the murder? It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being... that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? Uh-oh, did Gumshoe fuck us up? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate to the blow from a blunt object, but there is possibility that the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. That's unfair, Edgelord. That is so unfair. Man. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgelord! Damn you! I should have known. You'd have something up your sleeves. How's that even possible? This is what they mean by having some really tricky things up in their sleeves, I guess. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham. It's a sham. That becomes you. You're a sham. You give me a faulty report. I thought that becomes you. Oh, I'm disappointed in you. Handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. You're at fault, detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts this as evidence. Okay, so this got updated. Died from a blow, by a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes. May have my ass. Well, Your Honor, The evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. Of course, that's obviously conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call the next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Are we already going for the next witness? Let the witness, Miss April, may take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Ouch. Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service.
Oh boy. Order, an introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from not winking.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. No, it's not good. He's already captured the hearts of every man in this courtroom. Freaking reeks of paid evidence, yeah. It probably is, honestly. Just twisting it just a teensy bit, so I can't use that as a proper evidence. Oh boy. Tell us, where you on the night of the September 5th? When the murder occurred.
Gee, I was like in my hotel room, teehee. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay and CEO law offices?
That's right, big boy.
Oh, please don't say that. I don't want to read that and say that. Please don't say that. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Alright, time to rip this Missy apart. Let's try to see what we got here.
It was like 9 sharp at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, oh, I saw a woman with the long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousely girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little teensy beatsy weensy boo 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 boo. Wink.
Well, Your Honor, I see. It's a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see the need to trouble the witness any... Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? Thought the witness testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? No! Heck no! Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Maya Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly ways of finding teeny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Not now, edgelord. Do not speak of me like that. Don't you flipping dare. Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it. That boat of testimony has more holes than a boat. Yep. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. Only because I have a feeling edgelord doesn't want me to. He has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yeah. Oh, before that... Stop it.
Okay, it was like... Okay, 9. This is around the time she's saying she saw it. Okay. Check the evidence. Don't got anything that that's the time unless... Yeah. Nothing on that. A woman with long hair being attacked. The mousy little girl. Okay. Dodged the one sign and ran away. I'm gonna check something here. I guess we can press. We don't have to present anything yet, so... Well, let's just start pressing. How did you do that? Huh? Why? Like, why what? Why did you look out of the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
What? Wasn't it? Can't get out of this question that easily.
I'm sorry, you know. Had a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling just trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely, you must have had a reason to look out of your window at the time of night. Edgeworth, let us talk. Oh, at what time did she call to Maya? Oh, we should check that. Mr. Wright, I will not have your badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist of needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Oi, oi, oi! Oi, oi, oi! Of course I should be allowed to ask questions. Order, Miss Wright. You have been warned. Yeah. Poor girl. What about poor me? You looked out of the window. What did you see next? We have been warned, guys. Can't push too far, I guess. Press. A woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey.
Slender, sorta well. Some people might say pretty. Is that if that's your thing?
Ooh, I like her even less now. Ooh! Anyone could say Mia looked gorgeous. Your thing? And the person attacked her? Attacking her? How do you know she was the defendant?
Oh, well, you know. She had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just, you know, okay.
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. Questioning the testimony. Hold on a minute, the testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... You saw nothing. You really see the defendant at all? Ooh, was that correct? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? It's coming up, yes.
Yes, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
Okay. You had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey. Would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Ooh, nice one. She has very unique clothings, you know? She's not wearing like a regular ass, you know, dress and all that. She literally has like very unique kimono-esque outfit. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm not an expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. Sorry to pick you apart there, Maya, but yeah, kinda good point there, Phoenix. However, the witness testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. Yes, we do! I was literally there! It was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss Wei? I am not reading that out loud.
What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all that trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Well, we got further.
I did see everything. I did.
Can I shoot? No shooting, doggy. We are capturing this person fair and square. Shooting would be way too easy. We ain't doing that.
The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right.
Alright, huh?
And the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with the weapon. I saw it, I saw it. That clock, kind of statue clock, a thinker, I think.
How did she know it was a clock? Everybody thinks it's a statue. How did this bitch know it was a clock?
Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Oh, we will. We will and shall. But just in case, that's not yet the point where we present that evidence. Scum saving. Let's see everything with the moment dots first, the turn ran to the right. And after her. With the weapon, I saw it. Strike. Ooh, objection! Miss May. What you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
You said that, this statue, the thinker, was a clock. There's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this clock, too. And he was found guilty of a murder. Order, order. Miss May, can you explain how did you know this was a clock? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that is important here. No, dude. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with the trivial concern. That's not a trivial one, edgelord. Shut up. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Miss right? Objection. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue the questioning the witness. That was close. If you had stopped me there, the trial would have been over.
What? What happens now?
What happens now is that you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's... Cause I heard it?
The fuck?
Yes, I heard it. It said the time.
Oh, you've been to the law office of Faye and CEO.
No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
No way in hell someone has that good of a hearing. Bullshit. Unless it was literally one of those where there's like, you know, only a back alley in between. That's the only time I would believe that, but it sounded more like it was across the street. A bustling street. So, yeah, no way in hell you're hearing somebody's clock going off on another building on the other side of the road. Heck no. She could have easily heard the clock. No, she couldn't have. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No. Oh, Your Honor. Can't give up on now. I'm not satisfied because... Oh yeah, I couldn't have wrong because, Alright, that's even better because the darn thing, Mia took it apart. Mia emptied the clock. The clock was inside. The clock didn't have the clockwork inside. She emptied it because she put evidence inside it. She put some papers inside it and she was supposed to give that to Maya. Right, it couldn't have wrong. Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock is in question rang. It's empty. The clock is missing a clockwork. How could you possibly... Just take a look, right now. Oh. See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defendants say. This clock is missing a clockwork. It's quite empty. Also, now we know what the pink-haired guy was after. He was after those papers that were inside the thinker statue. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court of the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May. What is it now, edgelord? What did you tisk at me? Oh boy. What a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. Except, you ding-dong, we have an actual evidence for that too. We have Maya's phone that has the recorded phone call that literally proves that Mia had disabled the clockwork the day she died in the morning. She had already done it. Oh, that's true. That is a possibility. So Edgelord over there is literally playing like a guessing game, but he doesn't know that we have hard evidence of backing up when the clock had been emptied. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clock word was removed? Of course we can. Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I show you the proof you like so much. Just in case. There's misclicking or some weird stuff on my end. The evidence that proves when the clock word was removed is... Take that! Take that! Take a look at this. Oh, that's a very cute cell phone.
Ooh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim the day of the murder. Order. Are you feeling it now, Edgelord? The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Well, to be fair, we did get it from Gumshoe, who thought he had, like, already checked the phone and was actually stupid enough to give us the phone. So, hey, everybody, thumbs up for Gumshoe for messing up in his work. Otherwise, we wouldn't have this phone. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Detective better remember he's up for evaluation. Oh boy. Sorry, Dick. Kinda tossed you under the bus there. Gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. You just want me to hold on to the tinker for you, then? If you could. Oh, I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I have to take the clock word out. Sorry. There it is. Beep! Your Honor, I think this makes it clear that clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Because how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again?
He's digging even bigger hole.
Oh my goodness. Look at this, guys. What does it say?
Clock in the form of the statue. The clock gears have been removed. Made by Larry Butch. He made 2 of these. So it's a handmade clock. Nobody else has that.
Oops, forgot.
So the witness has seen it before. That should make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Miss White? Yes, we do. Soon she'll still be in China by the time she's digging this hole. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts the piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce the evidence that will prove the witness had seen the clock before. It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores!
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, get snipped! Oh, excuses not on sale today? Ooh, even better! Oh, uh-oh. Ooh. What is it for you, porcupine head? Apua. That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it. And she should have died it for it. Die. Ooh. Maybe she'll also rip her hair off. Oh, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Bang. Pulled herself together a little bit.
Silly me. Did I, like, lose it? Yes, I did. Hee hee, wink.
Scary. I'm with you there, Phoenix. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Auttakaa se kattoo tosi pahasti. That's a really bad stink eye there, man. Apua. Oh dear. Does the defendant have any opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Oh. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. Heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known that Thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon. It's a clock. Time to have the wire trap. Have a look at this.
Oh, that.
You are so screwed. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Mrs. Mia Fay's phone, were you not? Oh. Edgy boy, don't you dare. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. Troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wire trap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? And? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. Here's my proof. Uh-oh.
Eee. Eee.
The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... in the phone conversation. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Let's send one more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Yeah, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I wanted you to hold on for me. Again? Was it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like a statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. There you go. Since April, May, you used a wire trap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Stop, Itch Lord! Let us bust this woman! Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May? Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like you're your lawyer? Oh, come on, stop that already.
It's not fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm a bad girl, is that it? Is that it? Oh.
No, no crocodile tears. What the flip? That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal with final blow. Uh-oh. Okay. You did it, didn't you? Why the wire trap? You guys having a fun conversation there. Isn't this basically the same question? No, you know what? Why the wire trap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't it tippy-tapping or irrelevant?
You're saying exactly what Etchevert wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss Faye, you have an explanation for the court. Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder even though you tapped her phone? I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Liar, I saw that evil grin. You're probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course, I can, I will.
No way, what the heck? Can't be serious.
I say way. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh.
Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why? That's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know. Like a normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have a regular cold coffee.
Ice coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
Why are we not answering the flipping question here? Why are we distracting the whole attention to a flipping bellboy? Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. I wasn't saying she was the murderer, you dingus. Where does that leave us? It's my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Miss Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they are going to let her just walk away? There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, to think of it, think of something. Oh, we got the nasty music now. Okay, let's call the bellboy as a witness. The defendant would like to call the hotel boy as the witness. There's something suspicious here. I'm going to get the bottom of this.
Drink! 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 Drink!
Ah, thank you for the hydration.
I object to calling the bellboy. Oh, why is that, edgelord? Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition: if Miss April May's alibi is not called into questioning after examining the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And hereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. Bullshit! What the flip, edgelord? Gotta find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? We give up. It's done, so accept the conditions, I guess. That's mean, but let's accept. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood, I accept your conditions. Oh. Well, you fell right into my trap. Whatevs. That'll work. Very well. The court called the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we are ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. He brought the tray and the cookies. Okay, that's it. I'm having tea and cookies after this stream. I'm having tea and cookies, guys. I received your summons in the middle of my work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Well, he takes his job seriously. Oh, we got a fast music now. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 p.m. in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 p.m. on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at the precisely the required time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin the cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. Oh. This is it. I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now. I will be finished. Might be having to juggle with the time here. At least that's what it sounds like. We have... we'll see. We can press the bellboy. So, good. Let's press on everything. What exactly is it that you do at the hotel? So she couldn't have seen the murder happening. True. That is true. The times match, but we need to figure what evidence we need to present for that, because none of the evidence say the time precisely, so that's a bit of a yikes. Why, anything requires of me, sir. I check in quest, I check out quests. I clear rooms, I make beds. I even deliver room services, sir. I checked Miss May in personally. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright? You will refrain from asking frivolous questions. You received the call at 8. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them. And point being, I remembered her quite well, sir.
Did he just say them?
So, who was the other person in the room? Maybe an autopsy memo. It shows the time of the death. Okay, I'll stop vaccinating. It's okay, Bob. It's okay, Bob. I do get it. I do get it. But the problem is, flipping Edgeward ruined our autopsy thing. Now it says this. It says no time. So that's the bad thing. I don't know if we can use that. We'll have to see. Okay, but he did say them, so there was another person. So that could be a key thing. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9. Okay, let's press on that. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wishes to drink after she finished, sir. 9, the time of the murder. Yep. I brought it up to her precisely the required time, of course. Precisely at 9, then. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it is to be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I'd like iced coffee exactly 9 p.m. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. She'd be so particular about the time. You're sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, then I brought the room service, sir. She, the quest serve, favored me, with embraces, sir. Embraces. That a French for embrace? That a French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It's a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Shy bellboy, huh? Sounds pretty fishy to me. Was she trying to distract him? Was she trying to distract the bellboy? I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. Ooh, or that. Alright, so it's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? No. He literally said there was, like, them. Who was the other person in the room? Finally you understand. This bellboy was absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. That was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. Can't let this happen, can I? Protest. Wait, please wait. Yes? Does the defendant have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. The charade of justice has gone on long enough. No, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that is all. Okay. Better be a good one, I guess. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Oh, no. Oh, a check-in? Well, we did come save, so check-in. Tell me about the check-in. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May. Oh, alright, well, very well, sir. My first thought was that she was very beautiful person. It's just my type of a girl, so it was... I was disappointed, really. Let's see. Huh? Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment? Well, I'm not without a charm, sir, but even I'd be a little... Even I'd had a little chance with her... but even I'd have a little chance with her lover there. What did he say? What did you say? Oh, rather, what? Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? Got him. I object. That was objectionable. Objection overlord. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Probably because Edgelord told him not to, but you know. Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite, indeed. Was a good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who, asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Get wrecked, you dingus! You fool. I've done it. I've won at least one battle. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In the light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgelord? And who, Mr. Wright, who is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. What a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd liked it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who did the presence of the other man from this court. Upstart amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Ludicrous. Whatever. I can't read, pronounce, say stuff. Ugh. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's arguments. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. And am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trials of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. We made it to the next day. September 7th. District Court, Lobby 1.
Mr. Wright, you're amazing in there.
Really?
I think I might have been your newest fan.
Well, I was just doing my job, you know.
And again, the other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
Face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lip. It sends shivers up my spine.
You say so.
So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
Lead?
That man with Miss May. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she learned her charms won't work on everyone here. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this area is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find out more about this man.
You think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Yes.
Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of the April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record.
The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right.
Okay. I don't know how much good this will do to me at all, but now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigation. Maya doesn't belong in the detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued.
Bam, ba-dam, bam, bam, bam.
Ugh.
But I do believe that is a good stopping point.
So, guys, we solved one case, and we are halfway solving the episode 2 Turnabout Sisters. How do I get to the... Oh, there. Idle.
Right.